All right, hello everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of Rank Everything, the channel where I rank everything. Me and some of my friends sometimes too will hopefully be here, but for this first episode, we are ranking all of the Elden Ring bosses based on how well I think that they can kiss. First we're going to get into the categories. So at the bottom here we've got Unkissable, a boss that I would not kiss, not for any amount. Then we have Maybe You Could Convince Me, which is a boss where, like, if you were gonna kiss them, but I said I was unsure, you could create an argument that could probably convince me to kiss them. Then we have Sure, which is where I'd be like, yeah, I'll kiss them. Then up next we have I Want It, which is where I would want to kiss that boss. Then we have I Need It, which is where, like, we're getting into like the damn come here, give me a kiss. And then the Please More. This is like full blown like make out session. I want to kiss this boss all the time. Okay. So first we got the Beastman of Far Missoula. And so the thing with the Beastmen, a lot of them are undead, which is sort of a weird thing. A lot of them are like sort of skeletons. And the other part is that, like, because they're all skeletons, a lot of them are decomposed. They don't really have like lips or anything like that. And so, on top of that, they've got really sharp teeth, and I'm not really sure about their ability to make a kissy face. So I'm going to put this one in, Maybe You Could Convince Me. After that, we have the Erd Tree Burial Watchdog with the staff. So, the watchdogs in general, the thing about them is that they're made of stone, so they can't really make facial expressions. So it's not really a thing that can be reciprocated. So I'm gonna put him in unkissable. The Regal Ancestor Spirit, once again, it's another like undead sort of situation. So, like, and the Regal Ancestor Spirit, it's got lips. I know it does, because it's not decomposing. I don't think it's just really skinny, like it's malnourished. Maybe it can make a kissy face, but at the same time, it's way bigger than I am, right? So I'm gonna put this one in the Maybe You Could Convince Me too. The Valiant Gargoyle Duo, I don't know. So they're huge, right? So, like, big lips, right? Like big DSLs, things like that. And so, but two of them at the same time, whoa, that might be a little bit much for me. Like, damn, son. For two of them, and so since they're gargoyles, once again, I'm not sure if they can make faces, make kissy faces. So yeah, I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna put them in unkissable as well. Oh, Horror Low, dude, look at this fucking man. He's going. That's a please more situation. Like this dude got with. If he's good enough for Queen Marika, he's good enough for me. That's all I'm saying. Gideon has a thing. So, like, I know that there exists like there are screenshots of characters who are masked without their masks on, and so. But, like, I don't have those with me, so I don't know so all I can see is Gideon seems attractive enough with his armor on. So I think that Gideon is gonna be our first in the Sure factory. Dude, Radagon technically is Marika based on the lore. So what I'm gonna say in that case is I want it. I want it. The Elden Beast, once again, I don't know if the Elden Beast even has lips to kiss, unless I'm just going to kiss another part of the thing's body, which, once again, it's this weird fish bird thing. I'm going to put it in the Maybe You Could Convince Me category. Flying Dragon Agil. Agil spits fire. That's his whole thing. He spits, like, regular fire. And so, based on that, and the fact that it's just like another big one, I think Agil could make, because, like, it's a dragon. It's not like some stupid, like, spirit and it's all mystical. It's just a dragon, and dragons have emotions. We learned that with Lanciax. And so because of that, I'm gonna put Agil in the Sure category. Godric is an absolute no. I would not kiss Godric. No, man, dude, there's no convincing you can do. Now, the Grafted Scions, on the other hand, if you've actually ever paid attention to the Grafted Scion's face, kind of something there going on. I'm going to put this one in the maybe you could convince me category. The Grave Warden Duelist, bro's an absolute unit. Super, like, in shape, all that other stuff, really strong. I'm going to put him in the sure category. The Guardian Golem, you know, probably unkissable is what I'm going to say. The Mad Pumpkinhead, I'm also going to put that one in the unkissable category. Margit, now I don't if you've ever seen Margit without his cloak on, that's a sexy hairy man is what I'm going to say. And so I'm going to put Margit in the sure category. I will kiss Margit. The Knights Cavalry, another one where just another mysterious fellow. You know, we never see them or get any sort of glimpse of them without the armor on. They're always on their horse. Very tall though. Bro's like 7 or 8 feet tall. Something like that. Oh, let's see. The Knights Cavalry. I think I'm going to put the Knights Cavalry in the sure category. I think that's what I'm going to do. Patches is attractive on one hand, but he's also annoying as fuck on the other. So I feel like he just doesn't deserve it. So, I don't know. I'm going to put him in the maybe you could convince me category. The Bell-Bearing Hunter, which is really just the Thorns guy from that church that's in the Altus Plateau. This guy's technically a ghost, which means he's also kind of not real or something. Because he's like a phantom. So I'm going to say that he's unkissable for that reason. The Soldier of Godric, I mean, I need it. That's all I'm going to say. The Stone Digger Troll. Once again, big troll. Trolls are the really angry type, so I feel like it wouldn't be an enjoyable experience for me. So, and it's a really big, could make a kissy face. I'm not sure what their emotional capacity is beyond being angry all the time, but I'm going to put them in the maybe you could convince me category. The Tree Sentinels, yeah, I've had enough time with the Tree Sentinel. I could definitely say that I'd want it. The Tibia Mariner, he's undead. He ain't got lips, so that's unkissable. Ulcerated Tree Spirit, once again, it's wood or something. Has lips, so maybe you could convince me. The Ancient Hero Zamor, are they women? They have very feminine figures, so I'm gonna put it in the sure category. The Cemetery Shade, I don't know if the Cemetery Shade has lips, and it's just very skinny. But it does have that freaking goo it shoots out of its mouth, which is kind of gross. I'm going to put it in the unkissable category. The Erdtree Avatar, it doesn't even have a face. That's another unkissable. The Leonine Misbegotten, again, really angry character. All the Misbegottens all got together and completely killed everybody living in that castle, the castle on the Weeping Peninsula. I'm gonna put him in the maybe you could kiss me. Maybe you can kiss me. Maybe you can convince me. Miranda the Blighted Bloom, no face. That's unkissable. The Black Knife Assassin, I'm gonna put that one in the sure attractive. The Rune Bears, I'm gonna put the Rune Bears in the Rune Bear. They do have that move where they hug you, but it's not really as much of a hug as much as they're like sexually assaulting you. So I'm going to put that one in the maybe you could convince me category. The Scaly Misbegotten. So the Leonines are kind of attractive. Where'd he go? There he is. So I'm going to put the Scalies. I'm going to put the Scalies in. I'm going to put them in the unkissable. I don't want any part of that. The Thief of Fire. So research shows that people who are larger individuals are overall better lovers or something like that. So I trust that the Thief of Fire's ability to give me a good kiss. So I'm going to put him in the sure category. The Alabaster Lord, I don't remember anything about this boss. Maybe I think I've only fought him like once. But I mean, bro looks attractive enough. Maybe you could convince me. Electo, that's a I need a kiss from her. That's all I'm saying. Bowles, the Carrion Knight, he's just a troll, but he's a little bit more sophisticated because he does know magic stuff. So I'm gonna put him in the sure category. The Clean Rot Knight, I mean, they're the Knights of Melania, and if they're as attractive as Melania is, they're definitely gonna be like a yes. I want that. I want that. Crystallians, they're made of crystal, which is hard as fuck in the beginning. Once again, I don't really know if they have faces that can make expressions like a kissy face, so I'm gonna put that in the maybe you could convince me category. The Crystallian Duo, I mean, that's just more of the same, really, so I'm gonna put that one here. The Deathrite Bird is technically doesn't have skin, but the beak, the skull, and the beak is still there, so maybe it counts. Nah, I'm gonna put that in unkissable. The Bloodhound Knight. I want to believe that the Bloodhound Knight is hot underneath all that, so I'm gonna put that in. Maybe you could convince me. Adula. So I mean, it's not confirmed, I don't think, but I'm pretty sure that Adula is a female dragon, which obviously makes me more into it. I want it. That's all I'm gonna say. Magmorn Makar, another dragon enemy, which means bigger emotional range, I would say. You know, bro literally lives in the lava. They're as hot as they come. I'll put that in the sure category. The Omen Killer, he's got that stone mask on, so it's the same sort of situation as someone like Gideon, where I want to believe that there's something going on that would make me attracted to it, but at the same time, the Omen Killer is kind of just an asshole. Which I'm pretty sure the Omen Killers technically work for Gideon, because Gideon is the one who wants to kill all the Albinarchs because he's a super racist or something. So I'm gonna put that in. I'm gonna put the Omen Killer in unkissable just because of that reason. The Red Wolf, no. Renala is just another, you know, this is full blown mommy situation. Like, I just please more mommy. Okay, Royal Revenant. All those hands that the Royal Revenant has, I mean, maybe it's like a situation like the Grafted Scion. I think you could convince me. The Spirit Collar Snail from the Crucible specifically. I mean, that's the thing. It's called a snail. It really looks like a snake, and I kind of don't like I don't know, if I kiss the snail, that means it can't really summon extra dudes to fight me, so you could convince me. Commander O'Neill, that's just a powerful, high-ranking general. He's got the rot, but I think he could live long enough to steal a kiss from me. The Crucible Knight and the Misbegotten Warrior, they give the Ruins Greatsword, which is, I don't know. I mean, it's a good sword, I guess. But both of them at the same time. Crucible Knights are hot, probably. And the Misbegotten Warrior, which is just a Leonine Misbegotten. You know, sure. X-Zyx, I want to rank X-Zyx high, but at the same time, bro is literally falling to pieces. So, maybe you could convince me. The Sword Crucible Knight, I mean, bro's hot as shit. I want it. The Boreal Watchdog Duo, I mean, they don't really have faces to make, so I'm going to have to put them in the unkissable category. The Falling Star Beast, let's see, this one's complicated. It doesn't have a face, but it has those jaw things, and I feel like it would try to kiss me, and then it would just kill me, so yeah, I'm going to say that's unkissable as well. The Pumpkinhead Duo, once again, unkissable. The Swordstress and the Priest, damn son, I think I do want that. Putrid Avatar, no face. Radon, oh man, if it was like Prime Radon, like if this only has the base game bosses, I think. If it was like fucking Prime Radon, that'd be like a please more. But I'm gonna put him in the I needed category for now. Battle Mage Hughes, sure. The Beastman duo is probably like another. Maybe you could convince me, just because like same as this one, they're both sort of undead. They're kind of falling apart. They maybe have like some lips or anything like that. You know, it's just one of those things. The Black Blade Kindred, which is another gargoyle. It's the gargoyle that uses the black flame. I feel like he's just too angry. So I'm gonna put him in unkissable. The Clean Rot Knight duo. I mean, that's just more of the same. It's just the same as this. I mean, I want it. I want it. The Crucible Knight with the spear. Yeah, I want it. Elder Dragon Grail, I mean, she's an old lady. So, like, is it really right for me to lay one on her with that? She's also fucking massive. Biggest dragon in the game, easily, that's alive. Sure. You know, sure. The Godskin Apostle, fuck no, I hate that guy. The Putrid Crystallian Trio is probably... yeah, I'm going to say that's unkissable, just because of the putrid part. Same with the Putrid Tree Spirit, unkissable. Lanciax is a... Ooh, I will and I will want more, that's all I'm saying. The Crystallian Duo, with they're the Spear and the Ring Blade. Sorry. The Crystallion Duo with the Spear and the Ring Blade is gonna be a... I'm gonna put that in. Fuck you. I'm gonna put it in sure. The Demi-Human Queen Galika is a woman. That's a bonus. Is half human technically. Bonus. Also big lady bonus. Queen, another bonus. We're up to 4 bonuses now. Yeah, sure. Necromancer Garrus. I mean, he's just a regular dude who does necromancy. So, sure. The Omen Killer and the Miranda Blighted Bloom. I mean, that's just unkissable. That's just unkissable. Perfumer Trisha and the Misbegotten Warrior. So, Perfumer is an automatic yes. But the Misbegotten Warrior... I'm going to put it in maybe you could convince me, just because of this bastard right here. The Deathbird, it's just the non-magical Deathrite bird. It's the non-magical version of the Deathrite bird. So maybe that's a good thing. Yeah, maybe you could convince me. The Sanguine Noble, yeah, maybe you could convince me. The Tree Sentinel Duo, I would get tag teamed by the Tree Sentinel Duo. You're right. I do want it. The Worm Face, these guys are freaks for real, but that's also kind of a turn off for me in this situation. I'm going to put that in unkissable. The Abductor Virgins, they technically do kiss you already with whatever that shit that they do down there is, but and then they spit you back out depending on where you are. See, because of that reason, I think you could convince me. The next Demi-Human Queen, where'd the first one go? There she is. She's up in the sure category, so I'm going to put her there as well. Same with Margot. The Fully Grown Falling Star Beast. Maybe this one's actually got like a fucking eye right there that's much more visible than the other Falling Star Beast. So you can actually see what it's doing. Maybe it'll do a better job. So maybe you could convince me with this one. Rykard is another freak for real. And he's got two faces with that regular snake face and then his actual face. But God, he's so big. Like, I feel like he could just, like, I feel like he'd eat me if he tried to. Maybe you could convince me. Next is the Godskin Noble. Bro's just fat as fuck. Like, that's the whole thing. That's what I don't like about him as a boss. His whole thing is that he's fat. Let's see. Godskin Noble. No, fuck this guy. The Unkissable. Kindred of Rot duo. Maybe you could convince me. All the Demi-Human Chiefs, which is just the men. I'm not gay. I'll come out and say that now. So I don't particularly go for men. But in this situation where I am ranking them based on how much of a smooch I might want to give them, yeah, maybe you could convince me, I guess. Crucible Knight duo, that's a big I want situation. The Draconic Tree Sentinel, now that bro's daddy for real, so yeah, I need it. The Fell Twins, I don't like them. Unkissable. Asgard Priest of Blood, maybe you could convince me. Godfrey's Shade, technically not real, even though he does beat the shit out of you. Sure. Morgott is another need situation. Borealis, the Freezing Fog, which is the ice dragon in the mountaintops of the giants. Yeah, that's a sure. Commander Nile. Commander Nile is a sexy man. I think I do want it. The Fire Giant. Bro's got 2 mouths. Double the kissing. Oh man, sure. I'll do a sure. Spirit Caller Snail. He'll go and maybe you could convince me, just like the other one. Erdtree Burial Watchdog with the sword. That's unkissable. Vike. I have seen Vike without his helmet on. And damn, that's a sexy son of a bitch. I'm gonna put him in the I need it category. That's what I'm gonna say. Malekith. I mean, Marika likes him. That's good enough for me. I want it. Placidusax. Bro's got 2 heads. He's all tangled up and shit. Maybe he kisses himself. I don't know. Based on that reasoning, sure. Godskin duo, absolutely fucking not. Knights Cavalry duo, maybe you could convince me. Loretta, I think I do want it from Loretta. Melania, that's a automatic. Automatic, give me that more. I don't care if I rot away. I shall. Dragonkin Soldier, there is technically more than one, because there's the one in the Lake of Rot, and then there's the one in the other parts of the underground places. Once again, I don't know what he looks like without his face. I think his helmet and his face are kind of like morphed together at some point, just because that's kind of how he looks. Maybe you could convince me. Sure, I'll kiss Moog. And then finally we have the Mimic tier, which is basically just which is just a copy of you. So the question is, would I kiss myself? Yeah, I would. Okay, so yeah, here you have it. This is the official ranking for all the Elden Ring bosses based on how kissable they are. So the one that's actually the most populated is the maybe you could convince me. So I'm actually quite on the fence regarding a lot of these, but yep, that is it. We had actually a lot more unkissables than I thought we would, but that's not too surprising. Yeah, but that is going to be it for this video. If you have any suggestions for the next ranking you'd like to see here on the channel, please leave it in the comment section below. Once again, thank you all for watching. Until next time, have a good one.